Frankhauser has done a terrific job filling in for John Kazarick throughout much of the season. I'd like to thank everyone for giving me an opportunity here to sit in for these first two Mustang playoff games. It's been a lot of fun, but the Mustangs find themselves down 2 with 6:25 to play, looking for a late rush. Here's Colby Tarr, 30 yards out on the far side. Tarr looking to center, but deflected back initially by the Planets. But another opportunity here by Hanses. Hanses looking to center, again off the back of a Mars defender. Hanses trying to take it into the box. Hanses again coming inside, but the Mars defense saying no. Hanses, another great opportunity for Laurel Highlands. But the Planets defense has been strong all night long. Hanses not giving up, trying to penetrate. Again staying with it on the far side. But Hanses ridden off the ball again as it's knocked out. Laurel Highlands goal by Ryan Gesso, only the 9th goal all season long that the Planets have surrendered. And here's Gesso trying to send it back into the box. DeBerry is there. DeBerry looking to settle it down. DeBerry back near side shot on, just going wide. As the Mustangs' Weiss was trying to set up Colby Tarr on the back door. Boy, if the Mustangs could get to within 1 here late, we could see all kinds of fireworks in the final 5 minutes, and they almost cut it to 3-2. Once again, Kelly clears the zone and sends it out of play. So Laurel Highlands to throw it in again. Zukulkowski works it into Monahan. Back to Zukulkowski. Chipping it up to Tarr. Tarr on the right side. Thought Hanses was going to cut. He did not. So the ball goes out of bounds back to Mars. Now Laurel Highlands trying to pick it up here off the throw-in. I wonder if the Mustangs will pull the keeper up at all here in the final couple of minutes, down 2. It's a playoff game, do or die situation for Laurel Highlands, down 2 with 4:27 to play. Need to get aggressive to get back into this game. But here's Spencer Posey. Posey, shot on goal, save Mansberry. That's the problem, though, if you get too aggressive with this Mars team. Spencer Posey could come back and burn you on the other side. Posey now, 28 goals already on the season after picking up his 28th with 33-17 left in the second half. That was the second goal of the game scored by the Planets. And now Mars will have a corner kick here on the far side as we go under 4 minutes. Under 4 minutes left here in the second half. Mars leading Laurel Highlands 3-1. Planets trying to set up the corner, send it into the box. Header goes high and over the goal as they try to set it up to Ryan McMahon. So now Laurel Highlands needs to hurry, down 2 with 3:30 to play. The 15th-seeded Mustangs hung with the Planets throughout much of this first half. The game was scoreless until the 7:15 mark of the first half. We went almost 33 minutes scoreless before Natale scored the first goal of the game. And now Spencer Posey, so exciting to watch, sends it into the box on a cross attempt, but the Mustangs able to knock it down. Had a man there on the back door, but it never got to number 10, Noah Hudak. Now DeBerry picks it up here through center for Laurel Highlands. Playing it back to Weiss. Weiss chipping it ahead to Ryan McNatt. McNatt trying to send it down the field to Ryan Gesso. Never got to Gesso. And deflected out of bounds. And you really give it to Ryan Gesso. He's giving it his all out there. And obviously one of the reasons he did not get the start today was due to that knee injury. He even got his nose banged around a little bit in that game against West Mifflin and Bell Vernon in their preliminary round. Left that game for a moment with a bloody nose. So he's been hobbled as of late, and he's still playing hard out there as the Mustangs look for their second goal of the game here in the final 2.5 minutes. And that shot going high and out of play. And the Planets now look to kill the clock here in the final 120 seconds. But a terrific season for the Mustangs. With a loss today, they'll drop to 11-7-2, and their season will come to an end. A win will improve Mars to 16-2-1. And they'll take on either Indiana or Shady Side Academy in the quarterfinal round of the playoffs. Knocked down there by Tar. Plays it back to Monahan. And now on the far side to Hansis. Hansis trying to send it up the field. Again, deflected back, and Hansis will reload again. Hansis far sideline with Posey in his face, and Posey wins the ball. Spencer Posey on the far side. He doesn't give up at all. Headman pass up to White. For the Mustangs, D is solid there, sending it back to center. Laurel Highlands looking for a late run up the field here with 1:15 to play. Here's Tar. Playing it back and a shot into the box. Header on the way and in. Drew DeBerry, his 23rd goal of the season. With 1:05 to play, the Mustangs cut it to 3-2. So don't go away yet, folks. Laurel Highlands is back to within a goal with 1:05 to play. Down 3-2. They were down 3-0 at one point. Looking for a monumental comeback of historic proportions here at Mars High School. We'll see if they can get it here in the final 60 seconds. Weiss trying to lead the rush forward to Monahan. Weiss on the near side. Again, good defense out of the Planets. We'll send it down. Hughes to try to track it down. Down to 50 seconds left. Hughes on the near side. Posey around him. Posey just trying to kill the clock with 4 Mustangs around him. Spencer Posey near side. Still dances out there for the Planets. Knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Laurel Highlands. And now Mars is going to take their time. But Hughes is going to pick up the ball. It's going to be Laurel Highlands throwing. Hughes sends it down the field on the near side to Gesso. Gesso trying to free it up to DeBerry with 27 seconds to play. Mars again playing it back to Gesso. Ahead to DeBerry. The Laurel Highlands crowd now getting into this game. On the far side, Tar. Laurel Highlands not done yet. Free kick for the Mustangs. Clock stop with 13 seconds left. Laurel Highlands looking to tie it. And now Laurel Highlands looking to reset. The clock is stopped for the moment now at 11 seconds. Laurel Highlands with this kick. From 34 yards out. Blocked down again. Monahan had an opportunity. The keeper up. Playing it on the left side. Weiss fanning. Into the corner. 6 seconds left. Knocked out of bounds. One last opportunity for the Mustangs. High into the box. DeBerry is there. Can't get his foot on it. Cleared out of play, and Mars will hang on. But the Mustangs putting up a fight in the closing minute of this game. DeBerry an opportunity in the box. But give the Planets credit. They're able to hang on. Laurel Highlands 2 late goals, but Mars too much as the Planets knock off the Mustangs 3-2. Back to tell you all about it as we wrap things up on the South Union Township Sports Network.
You should begin screening for colorectal cancer soon after turning 50. If a close relative has had colorectal polyps or colorectal cancer, you are at risk. According to national guidelines, approximately 41.8 million average-risk people aged 50 or older have not been screened for colorectal cancer.
I'm not just a face in an ad. I'm a 10-year colon cancer survivor. Won't you please consider getting a colonoscopy?
Wrapping things up here on the South Union Township Sports Network, the Mars Planets defeating the Laurel Highlands Mustangs by a score of 3-2 tonight. Let's recap the scoring in this game. The first goal of the game scored by Adam Natali of Mars at the 7:15 mark of the first half. That gave Mars a 1-0 lead. That was your halftime score. And the Planets, though, were able to open things up in the second half of this game. Spencer Posey, a big goal, with 33-17 to play in the second half, put the Planets up 2-0, and it looked like Mars would be in cruise control after Matt White scored off of a feed from Natali at the 19:26 mark of the second half. Mars was cruising up 3-2, but then the Laurel Highlands Ryan Gesso a goal with 9:55 to play, cut the margin to 3-1. Drew DeBerry scoring his 23rd goal of the season with 1:05 left in the game, cut the margin to 3-2. The Mustangs had another opportunity late. DeBerry had a chance in the box, but the keeper, Joe Kelly, just too much for the Mars Planets as Mars hangs on to defeat Laurel Highlands by a score of 3-2. Again, I'd like to thank Jerry Dupay and John Gazerick along with Gary Frankhauser for having me here at the Mars Athletic Complex tonight. It's been fun, but unfortunately the Mustang season coming to an end tonight. Laurel Highlands finishes the year at 11-7-2. Mars with the win improves to 16-2-1, and they'll advance to the quarterfinals. Again, for Jerry Dupay, this is Brian Morozak saying have yourselves a pleasant good evening. Again, your final score, Mars 3 and Laurel Highlands 2 here on the South Union Township Sports Network. And as we wrap up tonight's broadcast, I want to remind you that this game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Tom Frankhauser, Atlantic Broadband Cable and Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, J.R. Wheeler and Gary Smith. Again, the final score, Mars 3 and Laurel Highlands 2. This has been a South Union Township sports presentation. So long, everybody.